You should have two locticians. One, a retwist expert and a stylist.
This is misinformation, and I'm going to tell you why. Having too many hands in your head is never good. You want the same person doing the same thing every time, or else you're going to have inconsistencies in your lock. If you need crochet and your loctician doesn't do crochet, find a new loctician. Crocheting 3 to 4 times a year, that's very unhealthy. I don't know why he would say that. No more than 2 times a year. No more. Anything else is just creating damage. Thirdly, if we're doing a big crochet session, I don't want to see you once a year. I want to see you throughout the month so that I can make sure that the crochet is good. That's thickening, it's holding well, it's not unraveling. If I see you once a year, I'm never going to be able to get you where you need to be. Find you one good loctician that can crochet, that can give you a retie if you need a retie, and that can do regular maintenance and styles. Don't listen to the propaganda.
Hello guys, Sumi here. Welcome back to the channel. Just in case you see me for the very first time, I hope you do consider subscribing on the channel. And to all my returning subscribers, you guys, thank you so much for the love and support. Yes, and by the way, one thing I'm going to ask you to help me with today, help me share this video to as very many people as possible. You can put it on your status. Yes, and because these days we are not getting views at all, so please help me. Yeah, I have asked for this help, and you guys don't say that I never asked you. Yeah, and also, by the way, tap on the bell so that every time I upload anything on here, you're always notified. Okay, so here is the story. This white woman went to one of the African saloons by this guy over here. I think you can see they are together. So she was taught by this guy. She went to this black guy's class, and she learned how to make, I think, dreadlocks, you know. Now, with the small skills she has, that means she got these skills from this man here. Now, there is a video she stitched on of her teacher, this black man, saying that what he did, what he is doing, it is wrong. And she goes on by explaining from the clip that we have just watched and all that stuff. Now, this brought a lot of backlash from the Black American community, because they are like, how can a stranger, how can someone from a different race come and start teaching us about our own culture, about something that we invented, you know? Now, I don't know what was this woman's intention from the beginning. Like, you might find when she genuinely wanted to teach the people who really don't know about logs. But as Black Americans landed on this video, most of them think it was disrespectful. And this is what I always tell you guys, mostly Black Americans, you have to learn how to be selfish with your culture. If you don't want other people to use your culture to disrespect you and also use it and make money off you. Before I go further by saying or talking a lot, guys, let me play for you these clips and let me know what you think down in the commentary.
You should have two locticians. One, a retwist expert and a stylist.
This is misinformation, and I'm going to tell you why.
No, you are not. No, you are not. You don't go here. You're not qualified for this conversation. Exit stage left, please.
Here we go. Back with that bullshit. Let's go again. Back up on your bullshit. I'm right here on the scene. No one who got their hair looking like that could ask me. Now, Becky Sue Lou Who. This is a prime example of listening to respond and not to understand and running with your own narrative. First off, bitch, how the fuck you gonna tell a black man about his motherfucking culture? And your hair looking like a train wreck. But let's dive in it. He said you should have 2 locticians. 1, to maintain the hair, 2, to style the hair, because they specialize in 2 different things. A loctician that maintains the hair is going to keep up with the health and the wealth of the hair. The health and the wealth is the washing, the treating, the retwisting, the retying, the repairing of the locks, right? The loctician who styles the hair is only going to style. That's the barrel twist, the flat twist, the rope, the 2 strands, the ponytails. That's all they're going to do. Bitch, where the fuck you get a crochet? Where the fuck you get a crochet? Then you're going to say, I only want to see you twist your hair, bitch, yeah. And that will thin out and damage your motherlock. And this is probably what it is in with rubber bands. A bitch that literally rubber bands her shit to secure it can't tell me not a goddamn thing. You probably wash your locks with woolite. Because I'm convinced you went down the motherfucking yarn owl and got some yarn, the thickest one, and just feathered that shit out. I don't even think that's motherfucking hair you got in there. That's yarn. But you over here trying to tell a black man whose hair goes all the way down to the floor about our motherfucking culture. Like, my fucking man, y'all begin to talk about, I only want to see you 2 years. Bitch, you are causing traction, alopecia in your hair, but you trying to tell us about a protection style in ours. Your shit look a hot ass mess. A hot ass mess. You trying to adapt the culture because you think that shit look cool. We do this to really protect our crown. You got like 3-4 packs of rubber bands holding them in the secure because you don't even have the texture for that shit. You probably lose more hair than dead hair when you comb that shit out. Bitch, you can't tell us a goddamn thing. It's the audacity of you to get on here and all boldness and tell him don't believe the propaganda. Bitch, you are the propaganda. When we do it, it's elegance. It made you want to do it. When you walk down the street, it looks horrific. Nobody is doing it because you got it in your head, babe. Everybody, when they see us do it, everybody wants to get on board. But the fact that you got up here talking about crochet hooks and nobody said nothing about that, I'm gonna need you to, because you're too loud. Like, what is we even talking about? Y'all be too comfortable. First it was the box braids, now it's the locks. Y'all arguing up and down. Then y'all was taking our men and all this other, like, man, mind y'all motherfucking business. Like, y'all gonna do the shit anyway. But if y'all do it, can y'all just shut the do it? Nobody wants to hear from you. Just do the shit and shut the fuck. Nobody wants your fucking opinion on how the fuck you do it. Just shut the fuck up and do it. Y'all be loud as fuck, wrong as fuck, and just ignorant as fuck when y'all do the shit. And we be looking at y'all goof troops laughing. Don't tell a man whose hair is longer than yours how the fuck he's wrong, bitch. You got all them damn rubber bands in your hair, probably suffering traction alopecia. Talk about, I just don't understand why it don't grow. I'm doing what they do, bitch, because it's not meant for you, but you gonna do it anyway. Weird ass.
This is misinformation, and I'm going to tell you why.
So I saw this video a couple of days ago, and I was going to let it slide because, number one, I actually don't disagree with what she's saying in the video. And number two, I try not to engage with white people with dreads. I just don't. Personal preference. But then earlier today, I was watching a response video or a stitch of her video, and someone posted this. For those of you who aren't sure what you're seeing in this picture, this is a photograph of the woman in the video I'm stitching in a photograph with the man in the video that she is stitching. She had taken one of his courses on being a loctician or locksmith. She'd attended his class and took this photo during that seminar. I'm not saying that anyone is above critique, but I feel some type of a way about a white woman leaving her neck of the woods, going to where a black man resides, learning information from him, gathering that information, going back to her home, putting that information to use to her own financial benefit, editing, repackaging that information, and then setting herself up as the expert. This is literally the premise of Bring It On. This is the type of shit the Clovers had to deal with. Get it off my For You page.
I know. That's mind-boggling. Like, this is what we mean when we say that our hairstyles are being culturally appropriated. Because what?
Okay, I sparked a little bit of a debate today in the lock community, but I just want to clarify the point that I'm trying to make. So this is the work from one of the commenters. And before I start, this is no shade to her, no shade to her work. I'm just using her as an example because she does good work. But her crochet appointments aren't that far out from each other. I think she said like every 6 or 11 weeks, something like that. I don't know. But this is what happens when you get crochet more than 2 times a year. You see these little...
What did Kim K say? To you. To you. To you. That is what happens to you when you do your hair in a way that it's not supposed to be done. And then she proceeds to say, if you wash your hair. When we lock our hair, we wash it because it's supposed to be locked. You don't wash your hair?
Did synthetic locks, and it is meant to be put in and taken out every 4 to 8 weeks, really depending on how you take care of it, how often you're washing your hair, if you're washing your hair, if you're sleeping with a bonnet. But I install them with a crochet hook and then I braid them in.
all I can say, babes, is the caucasity. Because I just don't understand how you even took this man's class. Let's start there. And this is like the problem that we have with culture vultures. Because like, I don't understand, like, we don't care what you do with your hair. It grows out of your head, right? Like, if you don't wash your hair and it all falls out, that's on you. We could care less. But it's the fact that you took this man's class. You took this man's class and then had the audacity to stitch his video on Beyonce's internet. On Beyonce's internet, you decided to stitch this man's video and claim that he, the man who has locks damn near down to his ass and has been doing this for decades, you claim that he was giving misinformation when you are a white woman with yarn in your hair. I don't know what's in your hair. Synthetic yarn. I don't know what it is, but it ain't cute not to just be like that. Like, but I just don't. I just can't. And I'm not a loctician. I'm not a beautician. I don't do hair for a living. I am a black woman. I've been doing my own hair since I was 8 years old. I locked my own hair, and it was locked for 3 years. That braids over lock method that she was trying to do, yeah, that's why I showed the braid pictures, because my hair is locked under the braids, and I did it myself because I've been doing my own African American hair, Kiki curly 4C hair for the last 20 years. I'm 27 years old. I've been doing my own hair for the last 20 years. Okay? So I just don't understand. This is a prime example of what our problem is. It's because it's not that you want to do our hair, your hair the way that we do ours. Everybody wants to be us. Like, I get that. I 100% get that. As much as people like down us and tell us that we're ugly and all this and the other, you get your lips to look like ours, you're doing your hair to look like ours, and don't come at me with the, oh, y'all straighten y'all hair, y'all wear wigs, da 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 da. If anything, you want to talk about culture appropriation, we're not culture appropriating your hair. First of all, we had to assimilate because y'all didn't like our hair. No, it's not that you didn't like it, it's you didn't like that you didn't have it. So we had to assimilate to look like you, so that your husbands didn't want us instead of you, right? And then not only did we have to assimilate, that hair is not white people hair. I ain't ever bought Caucasian bundles. I ain't ever bought no Caucasian bundles. I ain't ever bought no Caucasian wig. It be Cambodian, it be Brazilian, everything but Caucasian, okay? Don't nobody want white people hair. You can't put that shit on no damn wig. Wouldn't nobody pay for that? I mean, unless you're a white person and you want it to look natural. I've never heard of a Caucasus Irish. Like, I've never heard of anybody selling that. So no. And then two, in order for your hair to be straight, you also have to straighten it, right? So how are we copying you? Use the same tool that you'd use to do the same thing that you do to your hair. Our hair is just more versatile. This is just disrespectful. It's just very disrespectful, because not only did she come back and respond, but when she did, to give her examples, right? To give her examples of what she was talking about and where she was coming from. Her clients are white people. Straight hair. 1A. Like, there's no curl. There's no curl. So of course, when you get your hair locked, it breaks. Duh. So no one's misinforming anyone but you, Miss Ma'am. And how about you get on Beyonce's internet and apologize to that man? I mean, you didn't pay him your hard-earned money for him to teach you, just for you to get on the internet and misinform motherfuckers. Like, it really rubbed me the wrong way. I've been getting tired of it. It was another comment on Facebook, and somebody was talking about how we want Caucasus hair so bad. No, babe. I buy Brazilian weave. Brazilian, Cambodian. It don't be white people. I'm not buying Caucasian hair. I love white people. My best friends are white. But no, no, we're not. Apologize especially for what your hair look like. You need to. I can't talk. My hair ain't done, but I'm not on here trying to tell people, professionals, that they're misinforming folks. Like, even I knew better than that. I did my own locks. All those pictures, I locked my own hair. I combed out my own locks. I combed them out. Took me a good little time, but it's just very disrespectful. Like, when motherfuckers get up on here and they start acting like, oh, we do it better than you. That's what this energy is given. That's what this energy is given, and that's why we can't stand when y'all walk around with locks and braids and you just out here being disrespectful. Just so Ajala. Just so disrespectful. Right? Just so disrespectful.
Okay, depending on this situation, let me try to put myself in the shoes of Black Americans. Let's imagine, okay, let me use myself as an example. I am a Ugandan. So let's imagine someone from a different country or from a different tribe. You know, here in Africa, we do have tribes. Comes and tells me that I don't know how to cook my traditional food. For example, the Nigerians, because I know most of you know about their common food called fufu. Now, let's imagine me, I go to Nigeria and I tell them, actually, you don't know how to prepare fufu. Do you know how a real Nigerian would feel? Or let's imagine someone, a white person or a palm-colored person comes and tells me as an African, that actually you don't know how to prepare fufu. Let me teach you how to do it better. At that point, guys, I would be so pissed to an extent I would even feel like slapping that person. How could you disrespect me like that? That is what I would be saying in my mind. I'm like, how could you disrespect me like that? I mean, how can you tell me that you can teach me about something I've grown up doing, something that is in my culture, something that I invented, me in my culture, me with my people? So literally, this is the same thing. This is the same thing that is happening between these Black Americans with this white woman. She comes out trying to teach Black Americans about their own culture, about their own hairstyle. I mean, that was And I'm sure the backlash that she got, she will never forget it. She would actually tell her grandchildren and her ancestors about this backlash, because probably she didn't even see this coming. She thought it was okay to do it. No, it's actually not okay. It's not okay. You can't go to someone's house and you tell them, actually, let me teach you how to clean your own house. Do you know how many years I've been in this house? Do you know how many years I've been in this house? That was very, very, very disrespectful from this white woman. I don't know what you guys think about this whole situation. You know, I'm not going to say that she had bad intentions. Maybe she had good intentions of coming out and maybe saying something. But for the fact that she even had to stitch on a video from a Black American man who taught her to use the small skills that she is having and she is bragging around with to be knowing better, that was very disrespectful. That was very disrespectful. And that is why I always tell some of the Black American friends of mine to learn how to be selfish with their skills, with their talent. Be selfish, because every time these people get to learn about your skills, they go back outside and they make money off you, off of your culture, and they also use the same culture to disrespect you. This is the same thing that is literally happening to this Black American man who taught this useless white woman who thinks she knows better than her teacher. You see? This is the same thing. The guy is being disrespected and he is being said that what he's doing is not proper. Yet he is the teacher who taught her. You see, guys? This is what I always tell you. This woman, that was very disrespectful, by the way. Very, very disrespectful. maybe she did it not knowing what the repercussions would be, but that is it. And I hope she will never do it again. Yeah, you can't go and start disrespecting someone's culture, telling someone that actually what you're doing is not good. Let me teach you how to do it. Yet this is someone's culture. This is something that a person literally invented. That is very disrespectful. Anywho, allow me to stop from here. I'm not intending of making this video very long. For the people who landed on it already, let me know still what you think down in the commentary. And just in case you've watched this video up to this far, I'm thinking you have enjoyed it. As I said from my first clip, guys, help me share this video to as very many people as possible. Please, please, please don't say that I didn't ask, if you're okay with it, of course. Otherwise, allow me to stop from here. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. Let us meet in another clip that I'll be uploading. Bye-bye.